Warning, this video contains many flashing lights, so if you're sensitive to bright lights, flashing lights, or anything of the sort, please click off this video or turn down the brightness on your device for your own safety. You have been warned. And with that warning out of the way, this is Draco the Wizard, and enjoy the video.
Then there's no time to waste.
Now I know you're wondering, this is an Apex? What game is this? Well, if you've seen my last video, you'll notice that I said that I'll be playing a lot more games than just Apex Legends. I'll also be playing games such as Hollow Knight, Dead Cells, Skyrim, and in this case, Destiny 2. And you might be wondering, what is Destiny 2 exactly? Well, Destiny 2 is a game focused on getting loot, using abilities, build crafting. It's a looter shooter. You know, you get it. And when I was first introduced to this game, it immediately captured my mind with its gunplay, its amazing lore, the deep build crafting that went into it. It was a really amazing experience to play this game for the first time, and to be able to continue playing it in a manner that not a lot of people get to do is amazing. Like, you might have heard that some people have been addicted to Destiny 2, even in unhealthy ways, and I'm thankful to say that I'm not one of those people. I'm able to play Destiny as much as I want to, and when I get bored of the game, I can simply just drop it and play another game. Which does explain why I've been playing Apex Legends a lot recently, and that's why my videos have been exclusively Apex Legends. It's because I was still in that period of taking a break from Destiny, and I decided that I wanted to return to it, so I did. Now, don't worry, Apex Legends content isn't going anywhere. Apex Legends is officially in my cycle. You know, if people have cycles of games they always return to every now and then. I'll also be posting more content on the other games I mentioned, you know, Hollow Knight, Skyrim, Dead Cells. You know, I'll just post whatever I happen to get whenever I play games. I happen to have a lot of time in my day to play video games, which I'm very lucky to do. Although that does come with the consequence of not having a job, which I am working on.
Moving back to a holding pattern. Good luck.
I am trying to get a job over in my area. It's been really difficult to find one recently. So, until that happens, videos will probably be very frequent. But once I do get a position where I'm able to, you know, do a job, earn money, and still do content creation, then videos will be more few and far between. You know, you'll be seeing them less often because I will have less time to record and edit them. Now, I do apologize, as unlike my last video, I'm not really talking about my gameplay and such. If you guys want a separate video where I'm just describing my gameplay purely, or you guys want a build video, what exactly, how my character is built, stuff like that, then you can go ahead and suggest it in the comments. But for this video specifically, I wanted to discuss the future of the channel and how it would go. I know it's really early, this channel's only been active for a few days, not even a week. But I think it's good to prepare for what may come.
Powers are ours again. Grabbing you a laser
And
for the gun.
I don't really want to jump into something I'm not prepared for, right? So that's why the commentary in this video is different than, let's say, my previous video. Now, I do have to say that while I was making recordings for this video, I did not expect to get as much footage as I got. Much like the previous video, I got a lot more footage than I expected, and it's one of the reasons why this video is much longer. Because I played 5 different matches of this mission, all using separate builds, except for this one, which I used twice, technically. But you know what I mean. I played it a different way each time. And I was originally gonna do a collage of all the different matches I played, right? Much like the previous video, you know, it was a collage of 2 different games, and it only made up 7 minutes, so I didn't even... I thought this video would just... with all that would just be around 20 minutes, right? Which, yes, is a good bit longer than my previous video, but upon downloading the footage and compiling it into this editing software, I noticed that it actually led up to a total time of around 45 minutes. And that's obviously a really huge jump than my last video being 7 minutes long. So I decided to just do this one game in particular as a way of, you know, just easing you guys into how long these Destiny videos will be. If you guys do want all of those other games compiled into one really long video, do let me know in the comments. But as of right now, I'm just going to do them as separate videos, right? Because obviously I don't want to take up too much of your time. A lot of this generation does have low attention spans, I am aware of that, and I do not mean that as an insult. It's just natural. We all have different brains, stuff like that. We all have different attention spans, and obviously one generation is going to have a lot more similarities to other people from that generation, right? So I think that making separate videos of each game would be better for, you know, the audience, you guys. Because I don't just want to absolutely bore you the whole time and just yap at you about this channel or about my life and stuff like that for a whole ass 45 minutes. You know? I personally don't think I have the stamina to do such a thing. But if you guys do want a longer video of that, I will post it, but I will not be doing commentary on it. That is a fact. I'm not going to be sitting in my room just talking to myself for over 45 minutes myself. It's just that I don't really feel comfortable with watching a video that is just someone talking to me while images play in the background for 45 minutes. If I want to watch a 45-minute gameplay video, I just want to watch it for what it is, right? You know, no chit-chat, no extra BS included in, you know, just the gameplay by itself. So if you guys do want that longer video, just know that I will not be doing commentary for it, because I'm personally not comfortable with doing that. But if not, then I'll release the videos separately and do commentary, much like my previous video where I'm just describing my gameplay and such. And like I said, if you still want it for this specific game, you can request it in the comments. I don't mind at all. In fact, I encourage you to give me tips or criticize me. You know, I want to improve, right? But I'm obviously not. No. So if you guys have any criticisms of my content, how I do things, please do let me know. Because I don't want to waste your time. Right. I definitely don't want to do that. The goal of this channel is to is to entertain. Right? Provide content that is entertaining, that is worth your time, that is, you know, it's worthy of borrowing your eyeballs for over 5 minutes. And now, as we're approaching the end of the mission, I do want to discuss a few more things. Specifically with ideas I have to do with this channel and if you guys are open to it. So far I've only been posting gameplay. You know, I've made a couple memes in the form of shorts. More shorts coming soon, by the way. Don't worry about that. But I was wondering if you guys were comfortable with the idea of me, like, sharing my own ideas, stories about my life, similar to how, like, Storytime animators do it, but instead of having an animation to show, like, visually represent what is happening in the story, I just show gameplay, stuff like that, and you can just listen, turn your brain off, and just listen to the story. If you guys are interested in that, go ahead and let me know. I can do, like, gameplay videos that are almost completely silent while I just tell a story about my life or something I've done, you know, stuff like that. And another thing is that, whatchamacallit, I don't just play video games. Obviously, no one really just plays video games unless, I don't know. There might be some people that just play video games for their lives, I don't know. You do you. But I also do art. I draw, I post artwork. If you guys have noticed, my YouTuber icon is something I drew myself. And while I'm not good at art, I do like to share what I think. And I do have an Instagram account called Drago the Wizard, obviously. And that's where I've posted the majority of my artwork, right? If you guys are interested in seeing the artwork I do here on YouTube, then I'll definitely try to get into drawing again, because I haven't drawn in a long time. And I'm somewhat getting the urge to try and do it again. You know, try to get back into my rhythm of drawing every now and then, even if it is just tiny little sketches that barely matter. So if you guys are comfortable with the idea of me posting videos or shorts showing off the art I do and watching me improve over time, then yeah, like I said, for every other idea you could just let me know in the comments. This is really just a video asking you all these different ideas if you're okay with it. I know it's a lot of questions and you don't have to answer all. You don't even have to answer any of them. I don't really care. I'll probably post them anyway, very rarely though, if no one answers, right? But art is something that I do connect with really well. I do enjoy drawing certain things at times, much like gaming is to me, right? And if you guys are interested in any other forms of content, go ahead and suggest them down in the comments. If it's something I'm interested in, I can take a stab at it, try it out, see if it works out, try it a few times, and if it ends up being a success, then it'll probably become a staple of the channel. Also, second channels or alternate channels. If the content starts to become really, really diverse, then I will create separate channels for different things. So like this channel will be like Drago the Wizard Gaming, there will be like Drago the Wizard Art, Drago the Wizard, I don't know, reactions. do end up trying all these things and they all end up working, then I will definitely
How do you know
do
everything you
more.
know and still
I'll
decide
create
to
more
walk through those
channels
doors every day?
for that content to be streamed.
It's hollow after
Or
the fact,
not
but
streamed, posted.
at the time I felt the
And
evidence justified
one final thing
it, so I thought my
is
being
that
there
I
would make a
do
difference.
play with friends
You saw who he
online.
was, even back then.
And while some clips I have do include me speaking to them, the only problem being that the recordings I make don't actually pick up the conversations I'm having with them. So, if you guys are interested in hearing what I'm saying during gameplay, or what my friends are saying during gameplay, then I'll definitely find a way to record my in-game audio, right? But at the current moment, I do not know how to actually record that. So if you guys have anything to help me out with that, go ahead and suggest them down below if you want that. And with that out of the way, thank you for watching. This was definitely a different type of video than everything else, even though this is just the third one. And I'll see you next time.